everyone, welcome to Tarot and Nails. Today I'm going to do a quick reading for you. These readings are timeless, so when you happen upon it is when it is meant for you. None of my readings are sign specific. If I do read the energies, then it could just be someone's energy is heavily aspected, but it's not specific to one sign. And if this reading resonates, please like, share, and subscribe, and then leave me a comment so we can get the videos to as many people as we need to for getting the messages out. Let's see. What do we have for the collective today? What does the collective need to know? Hope everyone is doing well. Please let me know in the comments. Ooh, okay. She's got a 10 of Wands in reverse. Ooh. We got the 8 of Wands. Oh my god. I think one flipped over in here too. So we got the 8 of Wands. Definitely getting messages coming in. The Hierophant. Interesting. Okay. Got the 9 of Pentacles, and then, like, I don't know if you can see. I'll grab it. You can see there's a glove, it looks like. And then there's also a snail at the bottom. I never noticed that. Okay. And you've got the 2 of Cups. You got the 2 of Wands in reverse. Queen of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. Let's see if we got anything that flipped over, because I swear something flipped. There it is. King of Wands. Okay. So there's a lot of fire energy, a lot of wands, a lot of movement, communication. A masculine energy that you were connecting with who may have gone silent for a while because they were really, really focused on their work. I think a lot of them were what looks like they were building their own businesses. They were very stressed out. Let me move this one over so if I can get more room. There. Oh, and you got the 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And if you notice in this deck, there's a rope here. So this person has been really, really, really shady. They could have a lot of fire in their chart or just be a really, passionate person, very much a go-getter. Someone that has a lot of intuition and they follow it. They're very active and they put a lot of pressure on themselves. This person went silent on you for a while. They have had some sneaky behavior. I think that they've been lying and maybe putting up a facade about who they are, but they're about to kind of step into their own trap, if you will. This is indicative of them misstepping. They have been, kind of a master at doing this for a while. However, very, very soon, if not already, they are going to get exposed. Let's get some clarifiers here. This is definitely a soulmate connection. This is someone that, I don't know what deck I want to use. This is someone that you have a lot of compatibility with and a lot of love. There's a lot of love in this connection. Even though they have been presenting, I don't want to say a false version of themselves, more of like an amplified version. They may also have a lot of Leo energy, or they're just someone that brags a lot and maybe embellishes their stories or their achievements. Okay, let's use this deck. Oh god. Okay. You've been through a lot with this person. Not only have you shared emotions, it looks like potentially a home or a living space with this person. but you're also making life decisions together, or at least you were before they ghosted you, or before they just kind of went silent on you. You were contemplating moving, you know, the next phases of your life with this person. You may also have a cat together. But you were very much, you know, when this is upright, making those life decisions together. If you were planning on, you know, moving, or the next stages in your careers. And I think a lot of you were even talking about, you know, having a family together, moving into a bigger home together. You were definitely making life decisions in tandem with each other. You and this other individual were very much on the same page, vibrating very similarly, and then everything turned upside down. The Tower's not here, but this person flipped the script. They were once very steady and reliable, comforting, kind, intuitive, and 100% on your side. And then all of a sudden they changed. You could be a water sign, or just a very emotionally intuitive, intelligent person, someone that is emotionally present and doesn't exaggerate, fully feels things through, and is capable of a large amount of compassion is what I'm getting, who's very financially stable, very consistent. And this, your counterpart here, who's been kind of in and out lately, has always been a little bit, I don't want to say flighty, because it's not an air energy. It's more like they get passionate or inspired by something and they just go off. So they go off running in that direction. Whatever needs to be done, they take care of it. It's almost as if they can't rest until they feel good about the situation in their mind. And for a lot of time, like in a lot of situations, that's not feasible, because a lot of this is work related. So they're relying on another individual or multiple individuals, a group of people, in order to accomplish something. And that mindset that they've had, where they can't rest until it's perfect in their mind, is kind of in a lot of ways foolish, because they can't control other people or make them work at their pace or kind of see from their perspective. So they have a problem with letting things rest. And that has been an issue throughout your relationship with this person. They have multiple sides to them. They seem like a very complex person, which is what attracted you to them in the first place. For a lot of you, you're in a time of rest right now. This person here, your counterpart, they might be experiencing exhaustion. I feel like for most of them, they may even have been hospitalized for exhaustion. They may have been on a vacation or at work or even with you and collapsed, or needed to spend a significant amount of time, you know, resting and recuperating, maybe even in a hospital or just at home, because they ran themselves into the ground. Because this person's energy, they're all in this wand energy. They're exhausted. They're ignoring their exhaustion to accomplish what they want to accomplish. However, that mindset and the way that they've been behaving is not good for their health. And this is you know, trying to help them understand that, trying to be the supportive partner, but it's been very difficult for you to watch them. It's not self-sabotage, but it's definitely them not putting themselves first. I think this person has a hard time doing that. They're, you know, very passionate, but they're very self-serving. They would like to contribute to projects or groups, especially in a work setting, and they'll put that over themselves. Like, they'll prioritize everyone around them except for them. For a lot of you, I think this is this person as well, and I think that they're looking at their past actions here as, you know, a contributing factor to how they ended up in this Four of Swords, where they're being required to take a period of rest for their health. This is coming from officials like doctors, maybe even family members that have sway in their mind for, hey, you're doing this to yourself, you need to stop, you need to slow down. They're really having a time of reflection and a period of balancing themselves out, because I think they're starting to realize that this what they consider a work ethic has really, really, really damaged them physically. A lot of dehydration, a lot of just ignoring their body's signals, and they really want to be, with you. They really want to, if you're not already married, get married. They want to, like I said earlier, start a family with you. They want to celebrate with you. They want to feel victorious in this. I think they went silent because they were overworking themselves, and it's not the first time I think that this person has done this to you. But they do want to, like, they fantasize about being your, like, knight in shining armor. Like, they want to be the person that rides in on the horse. They want to be victorious in, getting your hand for marriage, or making it official in some way. They don't see themselves with anybody else. They really do want a life with you. This is how they're coming across, the King of Wands. This definitely, like I said earlier, could be a fire sign. It doesn't have to be. This is a king that's very passionate and very much knows what he wants. Kind of giving me Emperor vibes a little bit with this reading, but less egotistical. This person that I'm reading right now, their energy is not egotistical and flashy. They are a hard worker and truly do value the same things you value in life, like family, a home together, making their own family. Not only do they respect your family, but they respect their own as well. Family is just very important to them, and they do see themselves with a life together with you in the future. All right, let's see what else we have. Let's get some clarifiers out here. What else do we have for the collective? All right. Judgment and the Empress. If you ever had any question about whether they were communicating with someone else, they're not. I think a lot of you questioned this person's integrity or how they felt about the situation, if you guys were still on the same page or not, because they did change pretty quickly. They are only communicating with you in any sort of romantic fashion, and this is how they view you. They don't think anyone even compares. They have had judgment on themselves because they have fully recognized that their way of working and their mindset for how to achieve things has got to change, or they're going to end up really driving themselves into the ground. Oh, we got the Two of Cups, clarifying the Two of Cups. This is definitely a soulmate connection. Queen of Cups is out here again. Yeah, this masculine energy does not see anyone else but you. They really were just incredibly wrapped up in what they were trying to accomplish and not listening to you or anybody else. I think that they almost felt attacked. I think you were among a group of people that really just wanted to see them take care of themselves. I'm getting this is also coworkers that they work with, possibly like their mother, family members are like, what are you doing? And now that they've been forced into a respite, they're starting to recognize that they did this to themselves. Where did it go? There. Okay. Got the Two of Wands out here again in the upright. You know what direction you want to go. You both have a choice that's in front of you, whether this is between two houses or 2 different cities to live in, 2 different job offers. You have multiple choices in front of you, at the very minimum 2. Because you've got the 2 of Wands in the reverse here, and you've also got the 2 of Wands here. They don't know what choice to make. They've been so fixated and focused on working that they have not had a chance to sit down. And whenever they think about it, they get really overwhelmed. You, on the other hand, know exactly what you want and what you don't want. So just know that that decision is already too difficult for them to even process at this time. What else do we have that's duplicating? Queen of Cups. So this person is incredibly fascinated with your emotional intelligence and the way you express your emotions. They feel like they have a lot to learn from you in that way, because they're very aggressive and passionate, and they just say what they're thinking. Very Sagittarian vibes as well. And you've got the Archer here, so you know we've got a few Sagittarian cards on the board. So definitely could be, doesn't have to be, but definitely someone that is really in their feelings all the time. And you, even though you are very emotional, you don't fly off the handle, you don't really react, you respond. And they really respect that. And that's part of what attracted you to them in the first place. I can't talk. So the 2 of Cups is clarified by the 2 of Cups. So this goes beyond a soulmate connection. I feel like for most of you, this is a twin flame connection where you instantly met and, you know, felt so comfortable, you know, with this person in their environment and your environment. You may have gotten together very quickly when you met. Yeah, this person, regarding these decisions, they are trapped in their head. They are not... They feel overwhelmed and may have anxiety attacks anytime they think about this decision they need to make. For you, it's very clear. For them, it's not. So know that they're struggling with that and they want your help, but they're too afraid to ask you. This person sees you as like an emotional warrior. I'm getting that they like the way that you fight. It's almost as if like when you're angry, you can still have a smile on your face. It's like attractive to them. We've got the 3 of Pentacles twice. I feel like for a lot of you, there might be gossip at work about your relationship. Like perhaps you confided in someone about them kind of changing or shifting. Just know that there's like gossip about your personal life in your workplace. I feel like at this point it's pretty harmless, but just know that it exists. And then we've got the Star at the bottom. So yeah, this person is definitely in love with you. If there's any question about, you know, how they felt, let me see, I don't know which one. You're definitely the only one for them in their mind, and it looks like a pretty stable connection. So I think their inconsistent energies and actions lately have been 100% related to this work stress and the way they approach work, which is resolving itself. They just needed to go through this period, this chapter. I'm getting the names Tim, Todd, John, Alex, Alexandra, Zeke, Penelope, Rhonda, and Tommy. Okay, let's see. What oracles does the collective need to know as it relates to this reading? You guys have a really, really strong bond. Let's close out this reading with an oracle. If one would jump out, that would be great. I said this reading was going to be quick, but I feel like it's not. What does the collective need to know? Ooh, productivity. Oh, again, this person is really, this energy is really, really, really fixated on being productive. Could also be a Cancer. You could be a Cancer, 8 could be significant. But this person has been this way since their soul existed. This is not something new to this relationship or to their life. This has been a pattern, a karmic pattern that they've needed to break in every life, and they have not been successful. You got the scissors here. This is something that they need to let go of. Always feeling like they need to be productive, which has gotten them in this loop in the first place of, I need to be perfect. I need to overwork myself. I need to do the job of everyone else if they're not doing it to my standard. They have a real compulsion that they really need to hone in and determine where it originated from. I think they're working on it. This forced, respite that they have to take has forced them to really evaluate when this started, why it started, how they got to this point. And it's been really difficult for them, but they are evaluating how this occurred in the first place. Let's get one more. I think with them, it's difficult because they want to contribute and they want to be a part of something big, and they think they might have all the answers or might be able to be helpful. But sometimes it's more helpful if you're, just sitting in your truth, or understand what needs to be done and contribute your part, and then, kind of step back and let it all fall into place. So this person is really starting to learn through this period of relaxation that's being forced upon them, that being productive is not the sole important thing in the world. And I think they're really looking at their relationship with you as that should be the first and foremost. That should be the paramount moment in their life. That should be something that they put as like the number one thing to worry about, is the relationship and the connection that they have with you. So I think they're starting to realize that they kind of stepped out of line here by just completely not including you and putting work and prioritizing their business or how they make money over you and your relationship. They're finally realizing they need to put family first, is what I'm getting. What else do we have for the collective? Let's get one more for the collective. Love. Yes, they definitely love you. And it, of course, is right under the 2 of Cups, which is there twice. So you might be 30, they might be 30. 30 might have some significance in your relationship. There could also be a Libra involved. In this deck, tomato is representative of love, and then this one has love potion too. I think when you two are together, both of you feel this incredible twin flame connection where you're both like 2 halves of one entity, of one soul. So it's very important for the 2 of you to be together, because it does foster really good feelings and then actions based on those feelings. So them having this downtime is really making them realize how much they do love you, and how much, productivity is really not that important. It might be something that was ingrained in them many lifetimes ago, when it was necessary for that to be the case, and they needed to, be productive to kind of an insane level, but they don't need to do that now. So they're definitely putting their priorities in alignment and reevaluating how they view the world. So let me know if that resonated, and I'll see you next time. Bye.